Hi, everyone. Are you a mom that has ever felt that you're a failure as a parent? I think we can all raise our hand to that. If you're on this channel, you probably have felt this way at one point or another. And today I want to talk about how to overcome that. So for those of you that are new here to my channel, I just want to welcome you. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Sally Harris, and I'm a mom who walked a difficult road with my own daughter for over 10 years. And while her life spiraled out of control in one way, mine spiraled out in another way. And it does not have to be that way. And so I want to help you today process this, because I think every single mom, if you're watching this, every single mom has felt like a failure. We tend to take on and hold and blame ourselves for all the things that have gone wrong in our child's life, even though we know deep down that we don't have control over their decisions, right? So I want to talk about that today. And there's three tips that are solid, that if you just follow these three things, it's going to get you in the right direction of being able to let go of that fear of failure. Because just because there's a failure in the process doesn't mean you're a failure as a parent as a whole. But we tend to just take all that on, and it's just so heavy, right? So number one is you need to redefine what success looks like. You know, when we are raising our kids and they're younger and everything's going great, they're in sports, they're doing the things. But as they get older, we tend to be reminded that there's really no such thing as a perfect outcome. And if maybe you're lucky enough, if you're watching this for some reason, you're lucky enough to have that, just hold on, because life does not stay that way, right? There is no perfect situation all the time. We have great moments, great days, great seasons. But this season that you're in right now is very difficult. And so stop trying to achieve perfect outcomes, because they don't exist. Long term, they do not exist. Number two is embrace your mistakes. We've all made them. There's some that I could name off some that I've done as a parent. But then again, my kids could probably tell me some other things that I've even forgotten about, or we've seen different eye to eye. Their perception and my perception were different, right? Which is very common. So mistakes are an opportunity to learn and grow. Think about when your kids are younger and you're letting them know that, hey, it's okay that you made a mistake. It's okay you didn't do good on your test. It's okay. Like, you support them and you praise them for, hey, where they're at. And you know what? We just have to learn from this opportunity, right? That's the kind of same love and self-care that you need to give yourself, that most moms don't. They tend to just, you can dish out the love and embrace the mistakes of others, but you can't embrace your own mistakes. But I want you to start trying to do that. And then lastly is practice some self-compassion. My goodness, when things don't go as planned, or that we make the mistakes, like, be compassionate with yourself. Do the self-care. I know we talk about that a lot all the time, and sometimes it's just a matter of doing one thing a week. In fact, in my Grit and Grace, in my group coaching program right now, that's what we're doing, is we're starting accountability. And every week, the moms are going to be able to be accountable for something, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to celebrate the wins, and we're going to pick up those that had a rough week and maybe didn't follow through with their promise, because it's really about integrity, self-integrity. What is the promise you're making to yourself? Not to me or to anyone else, but to yourself. So I just want you to think about those tips today. So just try to follow those practical tips. They're not hard. It's just being mindful and being present in the situations you're in, and just know that you're human and you're not perfect, and it's okay. That you're going to make mistakes. We all made mistakes when they were a little bit younger, when they were babies. How many of you brought them home from the hospital and were like, there's no manual for this. I don't know what I'm doing, right? I was a young mom. I didn't know what I was doing, but we figured it out, and you're going to figure this out too. And so I just want to encourage you today, for those of you that have not done a discovery call with me, you have that opportunity. There's a link below. It's an opportunity for those moms that are ready for change. If you are ready for change, and if you're not ready, it's okay. Then you just keep the link, and when you are ready, then make the appointment. But until then, I just want you to, just try. You can try to figure this out on your own. I know I ended up figuring it out on my own, but it took me over 10 years. And I don't want that for you. So your call. But if you are interested in talking with me about how I can help you, and you're ready to do the work, then I look forward to chatting with you soon. And I'll see you soon. Take care.